So let's start today the chapter what is trade, types of trade and aids to trade. Let's begin. What is the meaning of trade? Trade means buying and selling, the system or channel which helps the exchange of goods. The two types of trade. The two types of trade are home trade and foreign trade. Home trade. The purchase and sale of goods inside the country is called home trade, also known as domestic, local or internal trade. That means the trade which occurs or happens within the domestic territory of the country is known as internal trade. Two types of home trade. First is wholesale trade and the second is retail trade. Wholesale trade, it involves selling of goods in large quantities to shopkeeper. That means selling in bulk, huge quantity. Next we have retail trade. Retailing means selling the goods in small quantities to the ultimate consumers, that is, or the middlemen. It is foreign trade. The trade or exchange of goods and services between two or more independent countries. It is also called international trade. So when the trade happens between two countries, it is known as foreign trade. Next we have import trade. When goods or services are purchased from other country, it is known as import trade. Like for example, India is importing petrol and petroleum products. That is an example of import trade. Export trade, when goods or services are sold to any other country, that is known as export trade. For example, like we export cotton, we export rice, we export wheat, sugar, etc. to other countries. So that is an example of export trade. There are aids to trade. Now what are aids to trade? Institutions that are meant and built to assist and support the trading process means all those things which are helpful in trade, such as banking, transportation, insurance, warehousing, agents, finance, advertising and communication. Let's begin with banking. Commercial banks and other financial institutions helps the seller and the buyer in receiving and making payments. Next we have transportation. The goods reach the consumers by different means of transportation like air, roads, rails and sea. That is waterways. We have insurance. In the transfer of goods from one place to another, there is a risk of loss due to accident, fire, theft. The insurance companies help out the traders with this problem through insurance policy. Warehousing, that is storage. A need for warehouse arises in order to store the manufactured goods. Agents, they are the person who acts as the agent of either buyer or seller. They perform these activities for commission. Finance. Financial institutions provide long-term finance to the producers. Advertising. Advertisement is an easy way to inform the large number of customers about the goods. This can be done through television, newspapers, radio, the various medium or the social media. We have communication. The producers, wholesalers, transporters and banks, warehouse keepers, advertisers and consumers live at different places. They need to communicate each other through mobile phones. I hope till here it is clear. Trade and aids to trade. Please read chapter 2, that is basic economic activities. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.